funny.
Yeah, they're starting to fuck with each other. I've seen this show too many times. Um, who wants to tell us what's going on and where we left off for an extra Benny?
We finished clearing one of Avery Sutton's uh the the pulpit boxes. I don't remember what they're actually called, but the ones that
Mhm,
people impale themselves, get impaled in the chest.
mhm.
We lost Thomas in the effort, Thomas Everett in the effort, who is now in pieces and buried. Well, Thomas is not. The remains of Thomas, uh, the flesh of Thomas, I should say, was given proper burial. The chassis was buried in pieces in a cave via every stick of dynamite that Thomas owned. It seemed the most fitting way to take
Died
care
as he
of
lived.
Yep, died as he lived twice.
that.
He would have
uh,
loved to have gone out this way again.
Yeah.
so it's what he would have wanted.
It's what he would have wanted. We all know it.
Yeah, not only what he would have wanted, what he tried to do several times.
And
We're keen on it.
while we were doing that, there was the discovery that Avery Sutton is supposed to appear at a meeting in, I want to say Denver.
Denver.
Yeah.
I was right. My brain actually is firing on 3 cylinders. Shame it's a 6 cylinder. Um, and so we have traveled to Denver with the idea that um, Cassie will impersonate Avery Sutton basically long enough to find out where the other cells are, and also make sure they don't immediately plan doomsday, because I believe that was basically the idea, was that if Avery Sutton didn't show up, then the rest of her plan would go into action. We have um, we have arrived in Denver, but we have not had a chance to put our plan fully into action, or into action at all. Really, we basically arrived in Denver.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's pretty much it. I mean, the detail that I will add, right? You nailed the fact that, or the couple. I'll add a couple details, right? You nailed the fact that, according to the journal that you found by the member of Avery's council, whom you dispatched, um, was that the council members remaining in Denver were expecting her to return on the 7th with news. Um, and if she did not arrive on the 7th, everyone was supposed to begin their portions of the operation as soon as possible. Um, if she, this is one of the details that I will add. If she did return on the 7th, and confirm that she had her meeting and it was either successful or not, um, then everyone could wait to begin the coordinated effort where everyone would start their various aspects of the bigger plan on the 14th. Um, It is now the 6th of October. You have arrived back in Denver on Monday, the 6th. Um, your meeting is at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So you've got, half a day, a little bit more to figure out what it is you want to do. Make sense to everybody?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
Not right now.
No, I think so.
Great. What's the plan for the evening and tomorrow morning before the meeting? What are we doing?
Oh, goodness. Ah, I'm gonna be prepping my gun. I know our group, and I know anytime we have a plan doesn't usually work.
Okay.
Name one plan that didn't work.
Name a plan that didn't work or a plan that did work.
Oh, see if you turn it around on me, I can't name a plan that did work.
Hey, Adam.
What's that?
Game is paused.
God damn it.
Is like our magic folk able to plan for some kind of subterfuge and infiltration? Right? I mean,
Cassie?
I think it is Cassie is the only one that is like can do these things.
I'm working on leveling up because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, as far as the magic that I can do, I can glamour and like keep renewing that to look like someone else. But I don't think
Is
I can
that
do something more like.
you can
It
glamour?
depends, I think, on what we need to do. Like,
True, yeah. If the idea is to impersonate Avery Sutton, right, which will only go so far because we don't know anything she knows, right?
mhm.
As far as like details, but that might not matter so much,
Mhm.
Is your disguise, your glamour, is that for you or for other people?
I can do it for anyone, and I can do it for multiple people too.
You can do it on multiple people.
Yeah.
What if like one of us was Avery and the other were all like, the fucking dudes, the judges?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we did think about most of our subterfuge is actually going to be around us pretending to have agreed to Sutton's plan
Ooh,
so
yeah.
that the rest of us can walk around and get details like we are on board. And we just kind of have to decide what to do after that, right? But I don't know that we
Yeah.
will know what to do until we know what's
Yeah.
until we
Okay.
know where we're going.
Do we want anyone in that scenario to pretend like they're Avery?
I think that's the best way to get us back in is because the whole thing was the note said that if she doesn't return, then to proceed with the plan as intended on the 14th. But if she comes back and she's able to talk to her crew, they'll do it at the later date that they'd already established, I think.
Yeah.
That's correct. It's just the dates are mixed up. The later date is the
Okay.
14th. It's
Oh,
that
okay.
if she
Okay.
doesn't arrive on the 7th, it means that something's gone horribly wrong, and everyone's just supposed to start as soon as possible. So it won't be a
Right.
coordinated
Okay.
process. But everybody, like, as soon as you get word that she didn't come back, you go with whatever your portion of it is.
Yeah. So she needs to show up there tomorrow at 2 in order for them to not begin executing the plan immediately.
Yeah.
And so the best way to get in is to have her show up with us saying that we're all with her now.
What do we think about that person being Avery trying? Obviously, we want to like try to learn more about whatever that plan might have been. You know, to know where these other strings then are in that process. What do we think about like trying to like change that plan, right? As we're learning about it, right? The idea of like,
Ooh,
okay, new plan, right? Now
yeah.
that we have these people on board, right? New plan. I don't know what the new plan is, but
I think that's a good spot. I think that gives us the fluidity to make alterations that they wouldn't be expecting.
yeah. Who's the best convincer and liar of things? Who's the best who can
Let's
fast
think
talk?
about it. I know a guy.
Go on.
Listening? Because I don't.
You're listening.
Oh no, I feel like he's right here. Wears a
Hmm?
glove all the time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not
He talked
actually
about.
that good at lying.
You're not.
No. I mean, I can
Well,
do
you're good
it.
at convincing. So
Yeah,
you
that I
can't.
am that. Yeah, but not so much the lying part.
Sound like the same thing to me. You just talk around the truth.
Convince them that you're Avery.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna pretend to be Avery.
I'm going to jump
Well,
in here just for a quick second, just to talk about some brewing mechanics that I'm considering, just so you have that information as you're coming up with your plan, right? Obviously, whatever group shows up to this is all going to be involved in some group deception, right? That deception is really, not really, but it's relatively easy if the only thing you're trying to do is convince these people that whoever is playing Avery is in fact Avery. They showed up at 2 p.m. Here I am, like I said I'd be, right? If the party's in tow, then things went well. If the party's not in tow, things didn't go well. But I'm here. It's 2. Okay, everything's on for the 14th. I gotta go, right? That's a relatively simple deception. They just gotta see her. That's what they were expecting.
Yeah.
Get a brief explanation, whatever. The more you add on to that, the more complex the deception's going to be, right? So if you want to add on to that, like, oh, hey, right? Here's whatever the deception, whatever the lie is, right? To convince you to go over the plan with us, right? Go over the plan with me, Avery, who came up with the plan, right? That's obviously going to be a higher level deception, right? Further down the road is, oh yeah, remember that thing we've been planning for Lord knows how long? Yeah, now we want to change it is an even higher level deception. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. That's I just want to make sure. I don't want you all to spend the time, coming up with a plan and then me sharing that with you, which might affect what plans you come up with. So,
Yeah.
thank you for indulging me and continue.
Yeah.
It should, unless I'm glamored, it should not be me trying to convince anyone because I do have the extremely ugly hindrance. I get negatives to persuasions.
It's so
I
funny,
I
dude.
feel like if I'm glamored, that takes away that. But otherwise, these scars haunt you.
who else is good at? Well, you.
I mean, I can
Cornelius is
handle.
good. He's a preacher.
Okay, here's what we can do. If I got around my neck, the one that's Avery, so they're all kind of the same, but I know it is. Maybe they'll know it is. I simply walk up saying nothing, just hold it up. I just got to do some body language acting, which is fine. Could do that. One of you talks for me, right? Where it's required.
It's a very good point. because my glamour will not modulate anybody's voices.
Right? Yeah. And like one of you can
So-
sound like a hanging judge. Better not can sound like
What if the
Avery Sutton.
What
But
if
don't
the
you gotta talk
glamour-
for yourself?
what if the glamour was you got injured in a fight or something? Like your throat is hurt. Can't talk well.
Cutthroat, that'd work.
I could punch you in the throat. If
Nope.
that helps.
How about we make the glamour look like I have a cut throat?
The fucking
And
new
I'm-
guys. I can punch you in the throat.
Yep.
You
I
won't kick me
appreciate-
in the night, but you'll punch him in the throat. Okay, I see how it is.
Well, it's for the cause.
Oh, now the cause is weird. Okay.
Mhm.
If you want it to hold up to scrutiny, I mean, I'm here. Just let me know.
Hey,
Anytime.
man. Fuck,
Right,
What were you
so-
talking about?
you do like I got punched in or not punched. Why are we saying but you put that no punching. No
Are you
punching
getting
in the
punched in
throat.
the throat or no?
I'm not getting punched in the throat. We will make the glamour look like I have been slashed in the throat, not punched in the fucking throat.
All right.
Right. So I can't talk.
Mhm.
Somebody's got to talk for me, pretending to be pretending to be one of those ones with the noose and hook guys. They seem like they're
Alright.
more impressive than. Or shit, maybe they don't talk. Fuck. Maybe just a hanging judge. Don't complicate.
Mhm.
So
I
who's
think
gonna be
this
that
got
guy?
complicated.
I don't know who's gonna be that guy.
Is that going to be Cornelius? That seems like the
And maybe I don't know.
I mean, whoever your strongest, whoever's good at talking,
Or hold on.
Yeah.
So do you want me to be that? Do you want me to be that? Wait, I need to be that guy. Somebody else needs to shut
that's-
the fuck up and hold your throat. I'll talk us
That's
through.
that's what Franklin was trying to say.
Yeah, we got there.
You got there. The rest of us were following. I think it might still be best if perhaps Cassie were the one under her own glamour. She seems to have the most familiarity with it.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
wait, hold on. What if they ask for like a demonstration, and somebody has got to be able to like make one of those fucking portal things?
I can do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we can
Yeah.
do that.
Done and dusted.
Not very well.
Yep. No, you'll do great. When time
worry.
comes, lock in.
they
I'll
probably can't
definitely
do
be
it
able
so
to do
well.
it as well as Avery.
Okay.
I got it. Don't worry about it. It'll be close.
Nope, not you.
What you mean, not me?
Yeah, I remember what happened last time when you opened one, and a tornado
I
came
closed
out.
one.
Right,
Oh,
a
that
tornado
happened
came
the
out
second-
right there. Right, but we were standing all around. You decided to just shoot from the hip, calling out a tornado.
You lack my skill. I'm some of the best I ever do this. I'm already better than you at it, so I know I can close
Yeah,
that.
that's because
motherfucker,
I'm not.
bro.
I didn't learn. I knew
I
that wasn't. I knew my
Maybe
lane.
you're ignorant to some things that I know.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I know
Really
things.
funny.
You know stuff.
Okay, so some of us might be judges. One of us is an Avery, and then the rest of us are just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of us have to be in disguise? I feel like that increases our
Two. Me and Cassie.
trouble.
Me and Cassie.
why-
I'm a
why-
judge.
why two?
Cassie's Avery.
Well,
It would
I
be
mean, if
weird
the
if she
goal
didn't
is
have
for all of us to
no
be able to
judge.
walk around, then we should limit it. Plus, if they take Avery away, at least one of us will be the judge and can go with them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. See, that's perfect.
Okay,
Well,
so
that
who's Avery?
I think
Me.
Cassie should be Avery, and if it is the case that the person going with should be a judge in disguise to defend her, then I think it should either be Franklin or I'm so sorry, sir. Can you remind me of your name? Oh, Quan. Is that right?
Quan
Ah,
Chi.
damn it, that day.
Right.
Sure.
I think you or Franklin would be most suited, I suppose, to the guardianship position,
Yeah, but
and
what
then the
about,
other one would be the rest.
or is that person going to do the talking too, or?
Can't imagine they'd be
Uh,
doing a lot of talking.
If I- Yeah,
Sort
I
of
could
thought
be
Cassie
me.
could
Oh.
just pretend to have a sore throat and we call it a day.
Yeah, okay. Cassie, you good with bluffing your way into enemy stronghold?
I'm happy to try, and I can always turn into an eagle and fly away if I have to.
All right. Not ideal if the rest of us are also in the stronghold.
I mean,
Can you
ideal
turn
from
all
my
of us?
perspective.
Obviously.
Can you turn all of us into eagles so we can fly away?
No, cannot do that.
Oh,
I could
well.
turn you all into slugs.
Dude,
Okay.
I absolutely love the idea of the 6 of you under glamour going in there. Cassie being like, "This isn't going well. Peace out." Just turning into an
Out.
eagle and flying out and leaving the 5 of you holding the bag.
Now
Amazing.
wait a minute. You turn into an eagle, we all turn into slugs, you eat us and then fly away.
Eat us?
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose you could put us in a little sack or something.
You know, now that you put it that way, I think I'm just gonna open a portal to the hunting grounds and just see if I can find my way back out.
I'm done with this dimension. I'll take my chances elsewhere.
This sounds like a pretty good plan.
I think it's a good enough plan.
They
Think
stepped
enough?
over me.
I think it's good enough to get it going, get it started. And, the rest of it we'll have to make up as we go.
Okay, don't say that, because most of the time the way that works for us is violence. So
Oh,
we're going to have to do some of that eventually. It's understood. But we try to go with whatever the plan that isn't that is, if we're bothering, for as long as possible before we have to resort to the thing we're going to do anyway.
oh, I can understand that. Sort of a waste, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, can't really contest you there. I just
I mean, my understanding is all these folk kind of are terrible,
they are, but some of them are maybe just misguided and dumb.
We've been saying this from day one, but we haven't found anybody really misguided in
Okay.
this group of people.
I don't know.
Like,
I think this far deep in, I don't think any of these folk are misguided anymore.
look, at least one person has to be on the lookout in case any of them are, just in case somebody's there to flag them. Be like, no, this one.
Oh,
Hold on, we knew a guy back. He was just holding the door. We let him go.
Yeah, we let him go though.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
We knew. So I feel like we understand
Right, we
everybody's
did, yeah.
ability to read if a
Yes,
person
that's good.
needs to die.
oh.
Well-
Did you break his legs before you let him
Nope.
go?
Paid him.
Paid him?
I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't pay him.
I paid him to get out of town.
Huh.
I
Well,
was losing shit. He was gonna die if he
Oh.
didn't get out of town. So
Well, yeah, he did say that, but
I feel like I'm going to learn a lot working with you all. These are some new ideas. I
Probably
like
not.
it.
okay.
also we don't have that
Quan-
biggest of ideas around
Quan,
here.
real quick before we get into shit, like,
want
are
to
you
rat out a
mostly
whale?
just a punching type?
I look down at my rat fists and my no
Yeah.
guns, and I say, "Yep, don't really
Yep.
got much of anything else besides these. These are all I need."
Sure. I
You know
mean,
how
we
to
had a
work a
guy
gun?
like that.
Mm-hmm. Not just these. Tap my knees, my feet. They're dangerous. I mean, heck, this pinky here, I killed a man with it once.
What?
How?
Okay.
Yeah, gave him the old mantis style. It's
I'm gonna
forbidden,
stand.
but
I'm
But
gonna
you did
stand
it.
up.
I
Can you
did it.
show me? Yeah, show me how you done that.
Well, if I showed you, it'd be the last thing you ever seen, and I don't really want to do that.
Don't actually do it, but like do it in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like attack me, but don't really attack me.
Oh, all right. I demonstrate my
I'm gonna try to
proficiency.
interrupt you. I'm gonna try to interrupt you.
You do. I think you do interrupt me with that roll.
You whip out a gun.
Okay, now hang on a second.
I got.
I forgot.
I gotta. This is at
Yeah,
this
go
is
ahead
at
and
a
make that
+4.
athletics roll.
Oh yeah. I mean, you definitely do.
Oh my god.
What is that? Bang! I don't. Why even do all that? I just shoot you. I just shoot you.
Hmm.
Just learn how to use a gun.
Yeah, you got a point, but otherwise, I mean, what I'd spend all my life training for.
No, that's good, but also just shoot him.
I mean, I feel like in this moment, I've devoted my life from a young boy to learning all this, and you've just shown me in one moment that it's all worth nothing. That just
that that's not
just
true.
a 10-cent piece of lead is all it would do to my whole life. Is all it adds up to.
I'm not saying
I,
that
I
directly.
slowly pass you a Bible.
This is awesome. It kicks ass, but like, what if someone just shoots you? You know?
All right, well, try to shoot me then.
Are you sure?
Yep, sure am. I will adopt
I'm going.
my celestial kung fu stance.
Okay, I'm gonna
What?
take some steps back. Okay. I'm about to. You sure you want me to shoot you? I will shoot you.
I guarantee you'll never hit me.
Oh no.
Good lord.
I'm going to aim now.
All right.
I'm not trying to hurt you, so this is going to be a cold stop.
Right. He says he's not trying to hurt you, and I'm waiting to see that headshot penalty show up in the.
They used to be under the same thing. So look, I'm doing it. I'm doing. Oh my goodness!
This is just.
Where is this happening, by the way?
I think in our blimp.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to fire from close range, sort of point blank.
I mean, you're on the ground. You've landed in Denver, so you're just hanging out in the blimp? Or you landed just outside of Denver. You're just hanging out in the blimp.
I guess we're outside
This might
of the
be
blimp.
yeah. This seems like
Okay.
an outside activity.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like you don't
Well-
have a gunfight inside your living space.
Yeah, you
But
don't.
we do
You
open
don't do
portals
that.
in them sometimes.
We I feel like is a bit of misnomer there.
Heavy
Just
lifting.
saying.
We's been pulling a lot of weight in the last few minutes, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
We are about to shoot Quan right now. So
Okay.
that's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, I actually was not rolling a reflection yet. Okay, 8 to hit. I think you still will, by just a little bit. What is it? Okay, it's that. Okay, it's 8. That becomes a 6. I -2 from Drunken Master, but that leaves you with a 4. It will still leave you with a 4. So you will still shoot me.
Yeah, roll that normal damage.
Seven, you're good. You're good, dude.
I didn't actually see your roll for deflection.
Because I didn't cast the deflection. I clicked it when I was looking at it. But I didn't actually do it. That probably would have prevented it had I like done all this. I just didn't. 7 is not enough to break my toughness.
That's good. I'm not trying to hurt
Thank
you.
goodness.
dude.
Thank goodness.
Amazing.
Technically, if we're in melee, I don't know how close we are, but if we're like close, you'd be attacking my parry, which would be you actually would not hit me.
Well,
Interestingly
I took
enough.
a couple steps away trying to.
Yeah,
not
I think
hit
you shoot
so
me,
yeah.
but I think I'm able to like. I don't think I catch the bullet with these kind of rolls, but I think I can like roll with it a little bit. I hold
Oh,
my side where the bullets hit. See,
All of us go, ooh.
dodged it just fine. No problem.
Hell yeah, dude! Fucking awesome.
Yep, high five. Ow.
Do you think you can just keep doing that? Is that like possible for you?
All day, son.
Good lord.
Hell yeah, dude! I fucking like you, dude.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna go take a
that's all
nap.
I got. Yeah, that's all I got for this now.
Okay, we have an idea of a plan.
Okay.
I think it's probably as good as it gets
can.
because we need to keep it loose.
I think it's a good plan.
Yeah,
It's the way we're going to learn information, and we've given ourselves enough wiggle room to get out of spots.
Look at that. Our best plan.
I stand by the fact we've actually had several successful plans. Just most of them have to be open ended because shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like jazz. It's the plans you don't make.
Correct.
Exactly.
Cool
Love
beans.
jazz. I'm more of a ska punk dude myself.
Let's take a moment and talk about what we're doing, what each of us is doing between now, we'll call it, 8:00 at night, here in Denver, and 2 p.m. Tomorrow. Does anybody have anything that they are just itching to do, or should I just walk down the list? All right, Abigail, anything you'd like to do with the next 16 hours or so?
We are in Denver.
Mhm.
Abigail needs to buy a few things.
Okay. Are any of those things exotic things?
That depends. How exotic would you consider dynamite?
No, I mean it's a
Ours seems to have mysteriously vanished.
it's a
Oh,
big
no.
city.
Abigail knows exactly where it went. He's happy to tell anybody where it went.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
all heard it happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
big.
meant people not in the group, but yeah.
Oh,
Not that they would ask,
I
but
blew up my friend's corpse.
Yeah, it's a big city.
no,
That's
I
a
buried
mining.
my friend's actual corpse.
Right. It's a big city. That's a mining supply. Yeah, you can buy yourself some dynamite.
Gonna flag that as personal use.
How much how much dynamite is available?
How sheepish you were.
All right.
That's
I mean,
like-
probably a lot of dynamite.
What kind
Adam,
of dynamite you got?
We need to be careful what you say here, dude.
Like, how much can you carry?
Yeah, how much can you carry
Yeah,
is really
I mean,
difficult.
I
Oh, I
think
carry a lot.
I think the issue is less about how much dynamite is available and more about how much dynamite you as an individual can purchase without raising suspicion. And will
Those are both valid questions.
right,
How many dynamite stores
I
can you
do
walk
like
into
mine
before
better.
the constables are called?
right. I mean,
My
well, I mean,
plan may not have worked well the last time, but I am fully prepared to mind wipe whoever sells me dynamite.
right,
if
I mean, here's part of your
Don't
problem.
worry, I'll fix it if I fuck it up this time.
Right. Here's part of your problem. A significant number of the places there are very few places in Denver that are selling dynamite that aren't Hellstrom locations.
that is a problem.
Um,
Only problem if they recognize you.
Let's say it's not enough of a problem to stop me. Why can I not find dynamite in the fucking Deadlands? But there it is, explosives. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
God damn.
Can I get, let's say, 6 sticks without trouble?
yeah, I mean, I think 6 sticks is not a problem.
What about 12?
I
If I
think
shop a couple places.
For nothing.
So we're just doubling it every time. when you
how
go
about
see it?
this, right?
Give it to the next person.
Give it to the next person.
say, we'll say 6 sticks isn't a problem.
Actually, let me dial that back because I have 4 in my inventory. How about 8?
We'll say 6 sticks isn't a problem, right? From 6 to 12, right? You need to make a persuasion roll.
You need me to buy your dynamite for you.
I probably do, but I'm
Well-
also not going to ask.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate having to ask my brother to buy dynamite
Yeah.
for me.
You do
I
such a
think my
good job. It annoys the
God.
shit out of me.
I hate him.
I can't go sending my little brother to do
Yeah,
my errands.
That looks
How
like
about
a win.
6? Okay.
He's such a good young
Okay,
like, little
$3
brother.
a stick, so $24. Gotta
We
kick
got
him in.
money in this party. We got so much.
83 left. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Edit.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Quantity 12. Beyond that, I think I will I'll buy some more ammo, but nothing special. I just need a box of shotgun shells. Yeah, beyond that, I think Abigail just goes back to the blimp.
Okay, very cool. Friendly. How about you?
Sorry, just walked in.
Yeah, no
Just
worries.
meditating.
Okay. Cornelius?
I think Cornelius kind of makes the effort to hang around Abigail like as she's shopping, just to make sure that she's not wandering off, like she isn't getting caught off alone. But I'm scared that we'll all get caught, so I'm just kind of fidgety.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cassie?
I think Cassie is taking some time to go over like a picture of Avery and get a make sure that she's got the spell ready to go.
Okay.
So kind of just meditating and
Gotcha.
practicing the spell, making sure she doesn't say it wrong or mess it up.
Gotcha. Franklin, anything for you?
Man, I think Franklin is going to be practicing with his control over portals. Um,
Okay.
I upgraded to a
I
D6.
saw
Would
that.
that would that mean I still need the bones?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, but I think that is what Franklin is up to as he's just uh messing around with them. I feel like
Gotcha.
opening and closing a really small one.
Cool. Anybody checking in on the B team, or is that going to happen either after the Avery situation or not at all?
You know what? I can
I
take
was
some
gonna
of my
say,
time to do that errand, but I think we should meet. Like I'll tell them we're in town. I'll give them a light rundown of the plan, but that we'll meet up when we have all the info
Gotcha. Just
after
right.
tomorrow.
Just giving them the heads up, letting them know
Yeah.
about Thomas, and there'll be a bigger meeting afterwards because there'll be more to discuss.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Great. I mean, I think with that, and where are people staying? Is everybody staying
Lamp.
together outside the airship, or are people heading into town and getting a place to stay there?
Let's stay out of town. Let's leave our entrance in till tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm at the
That-
blimp.
Okay. People hanging at the airship. Great. Before we get going, if you guys could give me a rundown of what the plan is, so I make sure that I'm not working off of parts of the plan that you have since removed or changed. Who's showing up as Avery?
Me, Cassie.
See.
Cassie is Avery. Great. There was some talk of at one point there was talk of some people in the party or the entire party just showing up as themselves. At other points there were some people showing up as like hanging judges, right? Who's doing what? Is everybody going to be a hanging judge?
No.
Are some people going to be hanging judges?
I thought it was me that was going to be a hanging judge.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you've got somebody on hand if things go crazy.
Yeah.
Is anybody else showing? Is everybody showing up, or is it just the two of them?
I think we all do, right? The goal is try to get
yeah.
all of us in because we're on board now.
Yeah, yeah. But if they need to like split her away for whatever reason, she'll have someone with her.
Okay, so Abigail, Friendly, Quanzi, and Cornelius are all playing the part of themselves.
Yeah.
Cool.
God, I hope I get the part.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, this should the first part of this, just trying to convince people that you are Avery and you are fulfilling your promise to show up on October 7th for this 2 p.m. meeting. Relative to other things that you might want to accomplish, pretty easy. Um, I think the way we will adjudicate this is, I know there's the social mechanic, but this isn't like this isn't a straight up like social negotiation. This is a deception here. And everyone that's in attendance is going to have to play some part in it. So I think what we'll do is 9 successes on a dramatic task style counter will convince will successfully convince the people in attendance that this is Avery returning to fulfill her stated goal of being at this meeting and having everything go off on the 14th. Every 4 successes above that will get you sort of more more credibility with those in attendance. Meanwhile, right, there will be a I can't think of a better word. This isn't the greatest, but we'll call it the exposure counter, right? That will not be public. And when anyone on the team says or does something that is suspicion, we'll call it the suspicion counter. That's better. All right. When you do something that is suspicious, that counter will go up. At a certain point, if the suspicion counter gets too high, well, then you no longer will be able to attempt any further deception. Sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, the short version, now that I've sort of talked my way through it, it takes 9 successes on a dramatic task to have everyone in attendance believe that this is Avery coming to the 2:00 meeting. Every 4 successes beyond that, and you'll get some greater degree of credibility. Meanwhile, there is a suspicion counter, and when you do or say things that are suspicious, that will be counting up as well. If it gets too high, it's all over. I will try and telegraph when that's happening, since the counter's not going to be public. Great. How are we getting to the Aid Society's headquarters?
Blimp, baby.
Yeah, we should fly in.
Yeah, it's her blimp, right?
I mean, it's your blimp,
Yeah.
but yeah.
At the
Well,
previous town,
yeah.
she parked it on a nearby building and then came down.
Yeah, she said she would
Oh,
like give it to us or
yeah.
some shit like that or something. I don't know.
Great.
But it's hers. It's ours now. It'll be
We're
hers
we're
again.
we're making it out as if like we're all friends now. So we rode back together, and we know that they've got a mechanism that opens up the roof to let us in.
Great. Let me. I gotta take some quick notes here.
Cassie, are there any caveats to your glamour?
Well, it's not real, so I mean, if someone tries to touch me, they'll touch me. And I mean, if anyone has reason to suspect me, I mean, it's possible a discerning eye might see through it.
Cool.
Okay.
It's also it's not permanent. I can it'll run for about 20 minutes before I'd have to pump a little more juice into it.
Um,
Good to know.
who am I missing? That's who I'm missing. Okay. Actually, let me just do this. Hold on, just resetting the map real quick. Great. You land on the roof. You know what? I don't want to do it that way. Let me change my mind. You land on the roof, are brought. And it's just the roof splits in the center to open up so that you can descend in the airship. Just for shits and giggles, whoever's driving, make me a driving roll.
I'll leave that to Abby since I'm working my spells.
Okay.
Dude, I was actually going to suggest it because we don't actually know if she drove herself. Like, important people usually have drivers. That was a very dramatic sigh there, Bonnie.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta pop off.
Yeah. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Just gotta
That's the
Are
way.
you
use
still
up
going?
all of my
Woo!
popping off for the entire night. No problem.
Nah, that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
You're D. Oh my goodness.
You fast and furious your way into the hangar. And it is like it's just a big empty space. You had previously seen 4 of these things take off from here. There's only one other airship here at the moment. You land are escorted down the stairs and
I go ahead and make my spell casting roll.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Not great, but I think that's fine. You know what? I'll try to spin to Benny because I want to try to get a raise because I want to try to make the magic stronger and harder to see through. Okay, it doesn't happen,
Okay.
but it still works.
Cool.
So
yeah.
I uh, swirl in shadow, and whenever the shadow fades away, you see Avery spit an image. But whenever you look closely, since you're expecting it and you know it, you can see through and see me. You see like both of them at the same time, and it's kind of weird. And for Franklin, same little shimmer of shadow, and then he's transformed into a hanging judge.
Excellent. Um, as you are escorted down, you find yourselves on the. No, that's the wrong button. What is going on here? You find yourselves on the. No, that's also the wrong button. There we are. On the second floor of the Laborers Aid Society. Does everybody have vision? Does anybody have vision?
Yes.
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 Fantastic. So
Yeah.
you actually came down. Oops, that's not. What is going on here? You came down sort of over here on the. This is a staircase down as well, and you are. I wanted to do this just so you could sort of see the layout. You're being led to these doors over here, and someone opens them, and you guys walk in. I'll move all of you, and the doors are closed behind you to a room with 4 individuals in it. It's not 30 seconds before, from the corner of the room, you hear, "What is she doing here?" Abigail, you recognize that voice as your former father-in-law.
Do I see him like pointing at Abby?
Yeah.
In my best impression of Avery, I'll say, she is my ally now, and as such, she will be treated with respect.
Uh, hmm. Let me start a clock here. We're just going to make that one that, and we'll deal with the rest after. Yeah, make me a performance roll, please.
It's okay. That is not something I'm skilled in. Aha!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Just gotta pop off.
Hell
Woo!
yeah.
Man, you did that.
Right. He sits back down, does not look very happy.
This is him over here.
This is him
On the
over
couch, okay.
here. And sitting next to him is his wife, Lori.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the following. While this isn't a combat encounter, what I'm going to do is put you all in here, and um, we're just gonna use this to keep track of who's going when for the ongoing deception.
Should we use like our like card stuff?
I mean, yeah,
Or-
it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, so I think that's fine.
Okay.
Great.
Should have kept my low card, then I wouldn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Didn't really think that through.
Just got excited to play the
Yeah.
game.
I got excited to get a good card.
I mean, eye of the beholder, I guess, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, and that, this looks like a kitchen. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a full-on kitchen, right? It's more like the break room at the office.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. What are you planning on doing to try and help this deception there?
Good question. Should not be doing any persuading, but perhaps okay. This is this might be a bit of a stretch. I like to try to use my survival skill here. Excuse me. Not in like not in this room, right? Because I imagine that like our actions are not restricted to this in terms of like what we can like choose to do in the space to
Mhm.
help the deception, right? So my idea was like to kind of get like it's like trying I don't know, it's like almost like a perception kind of thing, right? But it's like I'm trying to like get a lay of like who's moving where, right? I'm trying to like track people's movements to see like who is like okay, these look like security people are going here, or like this person looks important and they're going in this direction, right? To get a sense of like the flow of people here, to get an idea of like maybe this place isn't quite so secured in this area, right? Or there's less traffic. Do you understand what I'm trying to go for?
So you just want to keep eyes on any sort of movement that might tip you off to potential problems?
Yeah, that could be it for sure.
Um, okay. Um, make me a notice roll, but this is going to be if you want to keep up with this, right? You can make it'll be a notice roll, but it'll be supporting the next person making a roll. It won't be for actual successes because you're not convincing anybody of anything just by keeping an
Yeah,
eye out. You know what I mean?
yeah. I am not really
Right.
correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Oh, notice is fine. It's as good as any of my other skills, which is to say, bad. A 4. Let's go.
Yeah, cool. Uh, so Abigail, that means you've got a +1 to this roll. What would you like to be doing?
Oh boy.
And just, I don't know if I described accurately. These are
You need
the 4 members of Avery's council that have stayed in Denver, right? So you've got um,
do you need to go out?
Josie Bell Harlan, Lucius Lucky Vale, and Grant and Lori Brewster.
Oh boy, it's time for me to try to lie, and it's gonna be funny when I crit fail. Basically, a comment of realized we couldn't win. Better to be at the devil's right hand than under his feet. Only not in those terms, because Avery Sutton's supposed to be the holy roller. And I'm gonna throw poor Thomas under the bus. He wouldn't side with us. He wouldn't change, and I blew him up.
Okay.
How dare you?
It's not even really throwing Thomas under the bus. I'm using Thomas as a shield in the same way that Thomas stood in front of everything while Thomas was alive. I am
And to be
basically
fair,
saying Thomas was too good, would never
yes.
change sides, which is absolutely true for anyone who has ever investigated Thomas. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I mean,
I will
This
pull
is a
the
better
Jared
eulogy
line
than
of,
we actually gave him, actually.
I brought Thomas back into this world. I took him out.
That's
Great.
good.
You've got the +1 from the support. Make
That's
a
good.
persuasion roll.
That's good.
That's what I love to hear.
That's really
This
good
is
'cause
perfect.
I don't have a good
That's one,
persuasion.
baby.
But all you gotta do is pop
Yo!
off.
Oh,
That's all you
hell
gotta do.
yeah.
Oh,
I told
Dad.
you, you're due.
Thomas wanted to see you all stopped and
Ghost appears and says, "Rotten hell."
couldn't happen, so I don't like them still, but Avery at least is different.
Lori Brewster sort of snorts and says, half under her breath, "Well, I guess it makes sense. You just can't stop killing your partners."
Oh my god, bitch gagged you.
All I do is grin. Big toothy grin. In my brain, I'm imagining electrocuting her. Toothy grin.
Ooh, he's trying to win that I don't give a fuck war.
Yeah, I think
Cornelius.
my action is just gonna be trying to not piss my pants after that comment, because that was brutal. I'm here to be quiet and part of the party. That's all.
Okay, so you just want to pass?
Yes, please.
Okay. Hanging judge.
Oh my god. I see if this keeps going, this may become a problem, right?
Mhm.
So I wanna like subtly like intimidate them for making more comments like that, but like uh move like just like I imagine my hand on my like an old cop that's on his like his hands on his fucking belt, and
Mhm.
he goes to reach up to scratch his face, but flashes his gun at the same time.
Okay.
Uh, that's what I.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation roll.
So, hey, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So are you are you approaching any of these are you approaching the Brewsters? Is that what's going on here?
I'm not approaching them, but like
Okay.
I'm acknowledging them and acknowledging what they're doing. And this can be like kind of in response to like Quan looking around to like, trying to tell people to look out for stuff.
Hmm. Okay. That is going to end up being a push. Avery.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I want to talk a bit about like trying to tell the story of the like conversation that convinced them, not with like going into details, but like they were very resistant at first, but we came to a compromise, and I
Okay.
think
I mean,
that
I got you. Right. And I think because you're the one individual that is having to do some sort of impersonation, I think this is again going to be a performance role.
Oh my god, just pop.
What?
still not a success though because it's unskilled. I'll re-roll it. Okay, well,
Okay. Um. Yeah, I think Josie Bell Harlan looks at you and says, really, after all this fighting, just one additional conversation about the righteousness of our cause was enough to turn for. Who are you? And just realizing they don't know who the hell Quan is.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. Friendly,
Also, I
anything
realized
you
what
would like to add?
Yeah, seeing the Biff there, I
Mhm.
slide into the gap. Friendly, since entering into the room, has been arms crossed, like very clearly giving off hostile. Steps in and says, "To be clear, we won the last fight, but we don't have to agree fully with the methods, but the vision's there, so we're here."
Okay, make that persuasion roll.
Yeah, I'm playing the not enthusiastic, right? Because
Mhm.
everybody else is trying to play like, oh, we're all in. It's like one
Yeah.
person has to be pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that one.
that's amazing! Whoa, whoa. Yeah,
all right,
two
guys, everyone
ones
get your
on
pistols ready.
two
Okay.
ones on 2 12s. That nothing to be done about that. That's just what it is. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am ready to fan the hammer.
That was that just
Um,
roll just meant to be. Holy shit.
yeah. At that, Lori Brewster stands up and takes a few steps and just says, "That's it. I've had just about enough of the Beckett's for 2 lifetimes. Um, you guys are full of shit. Avery, you can't believe a word either of these two have to say, and we're not interested in being here while these two fuck with you. Come on, Grant. Grant stands up. Lori takes his hand, and they, unless somebody does something, they walk out the door.
Isn't this like good?
to
This
think.
is
No, that's
for-
good. That's great for us, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
I mean, personally, it's good, but it is a loose end.
Yeah.
You,
No, they were already a thing.
Yeah, well,
it's just
Dude.
not here anymore.
Yeah, but at least they like left still seeming to believe I am who I said I am.
yeah,
So
I've
Yeah,
sort of
this
just
guy-
fucked. I've sort
Gra-
of just fucked my chances in the room, so I'm kind of out of it now.
Going forward, every roll that you guys make has a -1 to it.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's so fair.
yeah.
I don't even know. Like honestly, I feel like that's kind of worse, dude. Like
Yeah. Look, guys, I'm sorry. I can't. I fucked it.
Quan Chi.
Oh no.
Me?
Yeah.
you can't just say that like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah.
Bunch of you can't fuck this up.
No?
You
That,
can't.
that no sounded an awful lot like hold my beer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
could, but you won't. You got this.
You literally can't unless you purposely throw right now.
I'd like to
Well-
use oh boy, okay. Everything sounds like persuasion, but I'm trying to use like common knowledge,
Mhm.
right, to like logically explain, like, of course, right, like philosophically, this, right, like it's like this world is doomed, right? It's doomed, right? It's going to hell. The literal dead are walking on like the dead have
It's
come to
all
life.
going to shit.
Right, like yeah, we should start it all over, right? Like I want to kind of break it down from a philosophical standpoint. I feel like that's
Are you
more
trying to
common knowledge than it is like
Are
a
you trying to
persuasion.
conceptualize her ideals?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Okay, I'll buy that. You're not really trying to persuade anyone of anything other than the fact that the undead walking around is bad. Like you're trying to just hammer home the already known facts of this known universe. Is that accurate?
It sounds
yeah,
like in a way
yeah,
that
like quelling the
persuades them
fears
that-
of like we were the enemy, right? But like let's break it down, right?
Okay.
Like what the reality of the situation.
Maggie, did you
So
have
it's
something
like,
you wanted to add?
Well, just what Sean's saying, like
Okay.
using that like as a persuasion that we are on board now.
Yeah. I buy it. Common knowledge -1.
okay. -1. Watch this. Hang on. That's worth a penny. Easy. Watch this.
Don't crit.
Hop off. Go.
Look at that.
There we
Nice.
go.
Awesome,
Hell yeah.
dude.
And so I guess I'm just fuck them, right?
Yeah.
Language, young man, but yes,
Sorry.
it does seem to be the case. I apologize for my cohort's behavior, but I do understand they go back with you two, Abigail and Friendly, quite a ways. It sounds like there's still some soul feelings.
I think we all here understand what a grudge and holding it can do.
Abigail. Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
I forgot to
boy,
add
it's
your-
time to just absolutely shit talk my former exes. Y'all, this is the most uncomfortable venting session that you all are ever gonna hear, and these people, man, it is into how they are unwilling to see the truth in front of them that they couldn't even see. They were lying to themselves about their child. It's uncomfortable for everyone involved.
Um,
Not me.
okay.
I'm gonna take a step away to look at you while you talk about this. Oh, okay.
Nothing she says is a lie. It is all the
Yeah.
horrible truth.
Right. I mean, I think I mean, the weird thing here is that it's actually just your straight up honesty, right? That if I'm understanding the play correctly, it's just your honesty to explain, like, this person has opened the door to I understand you have some history, right? And so you're just honestly explaining the situation. The fact that they don't know the entirety of the backstory allows you to frame it in certain ways, right?
Yes, 'cause I am definitely using that to frame them as one not really truly devoted to the cause,
Right.
but also as a
Yeah, I think
as a way to undermine their
right.
credibility, reliability, either of those things.
You know what? Um make me a straight up spirit roll.
-1. Go. Still a 4.
All right.
You know what? I got bennies. That's technically better, so we take it.
Cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, Josie Bell says, "Oh, well, I understand, when families come together, there's always some friction." Lucius chimes in with, "I can't fucking stand my in-laws." Josie Bell says,
I knew I'd get him.
right. Josie Bell says, "Lucius, language." Yeah, and you have an additional success. Cornelius, anything you'd like to chime in with? Anything you want to do to try and lend support to anyone else?
I have been scratching my head, but I'm here to fill out the numbers, so I'm just being quiet.
Understood.
Yeah.
Hanging Judge.
Oh my goodness. What? Let me think about this. Damn, this is hard. Can I can I try to describe my me the hanging judge killing killing Franklin, the Bobcat, with my superior gunslinging skills.
Do it.
Yeah, fuck yes, you can. That's amazing. Make that. It'll be a persuasion roll, and in this case, because of your extensive gunfighting background, you don't need to add the -1 to the like. That's how we'll add that sort of experiential knowledge into this persuasion roll. So it's just a flat persuasion roll about how you killed Franklin.
Yeah, dude. That guy, he ain't tough. I was spending Benny, but my heart's not really in it.
Right, you can't even joke about Franklin being
Or
killed.
fucking
Or
is
is it?
it?
Yeah, amazing.
Look, in order to inhabit the right character, Franklin has to play the only man good enough to beat him. It's the
Amazing.
only way for it to work.
Right. So,
That's where the Benny comes in. 'Cause, like, my heart's not really in it, but like I get to show off my ability to really up that bitch
yeah,
on.
I like the idea that your heart's not really in it, and then once you get rolling, starting to talk about guns and shooting people, like then the enthusiasm takes over, and you can forget exactly who you're talking about killing. Amazing. So Lucius chimes in. So let me get this straight. No Thomas, no Franklin. It's just the three of you and this tattooed fella?
Uh-huh. Just us.
On Chi.
Gesundheit.
I want to stroke my ego so bad by actually like, did they matter to you? How do they feel about us? Do they like me?
Well, I mean, look, they were fierce combatants and would have been nice to have them on our side. But you done the right thing. Rabid dog got to be put down.
Hell yeah.
So is everything on schedule as indicated? And with that, Avery, what would you like to do?
There will need to be some adjustments made, I believe, but so that our new friends here are well informed, if you could please go over again what the next steps are.
All right.
I'd like to try to persuade them to spill the beans.
Yeah, let's see that performance roll at a -1.
So
With an
minus
additional
three.
-1, yeah.
Only roll
Yeah.
up.
You're
Baked
you're in a rough
Baked
spot.
beans. Baked beans.
Yeah.
Look at this. Going up. Going to the moon.
Nope.
That's okay.
Going
Got
to the
one more
moon.
penny.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got to do that a lot to.
Ooh.
Just
Well.
has to do it once.
Meets beats.
Look at that. Because you're just so awesome.
Lucius says, "Wait, I'm confused. They agreed to help with the plan without knowing the plan? Friendly?
Uh, I'm gonna go with performance this time because
Okay.
persuasion might be cursed, but the performance is like whereas Abby is leaning into the like fuck them, I'm leaning into the like belligerence of being offended, right?
Okay. I like it. Yeah, make that roll a -1, please. Well, it doesn't look like
forgot to add
that
the -1
-1 is
Pop
not gonna
off.
make a difference.
Well,
Oh my
Pop
god!
Okay. Yeah.
The
Keep
reversal!
going.
I go from a 1 to a 23, and all it took was dropping 6 on each dice.
Yeah,
Easy.
so
Easy.
This
Yeah, you
is
did that.
actually not like much of an act. Frendel is just genuinely offended
Oh,
that
yeah,
anybody
no.
actually thinks we're going along with this.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is one of those where you fuck up your first entry and then you let it's like you let the anger at how badly you fucked that up combined with how much you fucking hate them just feed the like I'm barely acting right now as I'm just seething.
Okay. Say, friendly. A little bit of friendly advice. Lose the attitude. You're on the winning team now.
I take a big step to the left, so I'm behind Abby, and then it's spit into this plant in the corner.
Nice. No, see? This plant here is the spitting plant. Sorry. Clungy. And just so we're clear, right? You guys are in control, right? Until you guys are in control of when this deception ends until you're not, right? There's no number of rounds. You can keep pushing for, however many successes you want. As you can see, you've already got one. So at a minimum, these two people believe that this is Avery, that Avery has successfully converted the four of you, right? And that everything is still a go for the 14th, right? If you want to continue pushing, you can do that, right? That's what this A clock is for. That's going to be for sort of the next level to get you, I believe, right? The next goal was to get some additional information about what the plan is and what is going to unfold, right? But this can go on for as long or for as little as you guys want it to. Make sense?
Yeah.
Great. Do you need a moment to decide whether you want to keep going or do you just want to keep going?
I think we should keep going a bit.
Yeah, we actually still kind of need the plan.
We run the risk, but yeah.
Okay. How are you going to contribute, Quandary?
Well, we were just talking about how, okay, new people on, they don't know the plan, right? I think I actually will attempt a persuasion check.
Mhm.
And what I'm doing is well, I think with, we bring a lot of new skills to the table, and I think maybe we ought to start considering maybe adjusting the plan, making changes, making it better. Why don't we go over what we got so far and see where we can make improvement?
Great.
I want to piggyback on that so bad.
Great. Add a -1 to your to your persuasion check.
Hell yeah. I
The
wonder
fact that
if
you
it
already
will.
get a negative because you're just so ugly. kills me.
So it's unbelievable how ugly I am. I cannot understate this. Uh, a -1. Okay, I'm gonna roll it to see if it just adds the thing in there. It's like
Okay.
not in, but I just want to see.
Yep.
Okay, it's already bad. It doesn't add the -2 already. Okay. We're gonna how do I read? Oh, I can do and a -2. Okay, I'm gonna use the Benny to re-roll, and I put the correct adjustment. Oh, I almost saw 6. Holy cow! Okay, is that right? Minus okay, did -1, even though I clicked -1 and a -2. I thought that would give me -3, but it did not. That's still -2, so it's only a 2 on that.
Okay.
So that's all I get.
Um.
Oh, I think I have to turn on my ugly modifier. I'm gonna try another
Turn it
roll just to
Yeah,
like
go for it.
test if
Yeah,
that
go
actually
for
just
it.
works mechanically. Okay. Yep, there I see it. Ugly. Okay. I think I clicked the minor one on, but it does apply it, and that's all we wanted to
Okay.
check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fuck, you're so ugly.
You're so ugly. There it is. Ugly. Major.
Major.
Majorly.
Yeah, Josie Bell starts to talk, and Lucius takes a step forward and just starts talking over her and says, you mean to tell me y'all were in that airship 2 whole days? After just doing a 180, joining the cause that you've been fighting. And in those 2 days, you didn't once talk about what the plan was? Abigail.
That answer is throwing me off. I'm trying to do something a little different rather than just rolling persuasion or something, but I really want to know what exactly. This is kind of a long shot. If I look around, is there anything that might resemble a plan? Papers on a desk,
Yeah,
drawings,
not in here.
Okay. No notice going.
Although I would love the idea of like, yeah, someone left it in the Xerox copier in the break room.
Really want to convince them that we have gone over some of the plan, but there are it's what, I'm done ragging on the in-laws for a while. Originally my thought was, oh no, I need to know what their part of the plan was. Like, need to know what their part of the plan was. Throwing a look at Cassie as Avery saying, she wouldn't tell us the plan because she wasn't entirely sure yet. But I need to know what those idiots are supposed to be doing so that I can make sure they're doing it right. But I
Okay.
feel like well, okay, yeah, you won't go with that.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So
I'll
yeah,
spend forever
basically,
figuring
just so I'm sure I understand, you're basically shitting on your in-laws again, being
Yeah,
like,
I was trying not to go back to that particular well.
right. But I mean, this
Um,
is a little different because it's like, look, I know those two fuckers, and I don't know what they've told you, but I know they're incompetent. You better tell me what their part of the plan was, right? So that I can make sure it gets done, because Lord only knows what they're doing.
yeah, like and I'm throwing in like that Avery explained the gist of the plan, but
Uh-huh.
none of the specifics because why would she?
Right.
Sure, we've
Gotcha.
we've agreed to some of this, but
Mhm.
like we could be saying anything,
Yep.
which
Great. Make me a
we are.
persuasion roll
Yep.
at that -1.
I was really trying to come up with something else,
I
but
hear you. I mean,
nothing
it's
in my
sort of tough.
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Gotta taunt. Gotta taunt him. gotta taunt him.
Do I go? I'll still have one. I spend a penny. Oh no. Okay. Woo, woo.
Oh,
Oh, there
Just
you
gotta
go.
pop off. Just gotta pop off.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Lucius says, well, goddamn. There really ain't no love lost between y'all, is there? Oh,
Not in the slightest. You've dealt with them. You know what sort of people they are. I leave it at that.
Lucius looks at Josie Bell, and Josie Bell just says, not again, Lucius. Oh, there's something. Cornelius, checking in with you. Anything you want to do? Anything you want to do to help Cassie out?
Yeah, I'll say, plus they took a good few knocks to the head. Time to recover on the journey. I don't know if that's better of a like a better
Okay,
persuasion or bluff,
yeah, this
but
won't be
yeah.
for points, and it won't count either way for points. But make me, unless there's a critical failure, just make me a persuasion roll to offer
Okay.
support to Cassie.
Oh, look at you.
Hell yeah! And
Hey.
even with the -1, that's a 4. So that will cancel out the just general -1 that you've got, Cassie.
Right,
Um,
that'll do.
fantastic. Hanging judge.
A hanging judge. Do these people even have fucking personalities? Like, I'm really trying to think about it. They're all just dickheads.
You gotta inhabit him.
How do I inhabit this?
Inhabit the man who beat you. What's his life like?
I don't know because there is none. There's nobody can fucking beat me, dude.
I
Can
I love the idea that Franklin is like, nobody can beat me, and drops the glamour and is, yeah, you think someone can beat me? Just start shooting.
Can I roll like a common knowledge to try to find a topic that people talk about?
I mean, you can, but it won't really affect anything one way or the other. You know what I mean? Like, you
I
want to
feel you.
spend your turn racking your brain for just general topics of conversation.
Yes.
Okay. People seem to like horse racing.
You bet in any horses recently? Is it a bad time to ask this question? I think I'm just gonna shut up.
Um, Josie Bell asks Avery, did your man get bumped on the head? Is he all right?
Now, see, that's the thing. Jakey's just always been a little bit off.
That is true.
All
This is where
right.
we find out that these people are all very different to them,
Mhm.
and they know this is not Jake.
No, this is Jake. I feel it.
Faux Avery, what is your plan?
Look, of
You're
course
1
we
point away from
discussed
getting some
the
knowledge.
plan,
Yeah.
but we discussed broad strokes and ideas, and the agreement that we came to was contingent on there being flexibility to how our next actions are carried out. I am not asking you to run us through the entire plan again. I would like you to tell me and tell them what current preparations are in place and where, and what can be and will be done with those things.
Yeah, let's see that performance check. You know what? You've made enough performance checks. That seems sort of silly at this point. Make a persuasion check. Um, Lucius still looks sort of suspicious, but he sort of shrugs at Josie Bell, and they begin to explain that the two of them, along with the Brewsters, um, are in charge and responsible for the Denver portion of the operations. On the um, appointed day, which is October 14th, the plan is to unleash the undead on the city of Denver. The goal being to attract any help in the area to come to Denver so that the operation that is being undertaken in the Mesa Verde Canyon can continue uninterrupted for as long as possible. The 4 council members here, Josie Bell Harlan, Lucius Lucky Vale, Grant Brewster, and Lori Brewster, have essentially divided the city into quadrants, each person responsible for one quadrant. In that quadrant, they have set up various tunneling stations where they use the Emerson boxes to attract undead to Denver, then use more Emerson boxes to attract them to these tunneling stations, like the one that you have seen. They then attract the undead into tunnels that they have dug that all lead under this building, where there is a giant glom deep under the building. Right? On the 14th, they will fire up all of the Emerson boxes yet again, but they'll close all the tunneling stations so that there will just be waves of undead filing into the city. There are 16 tunneling stations around the city, 4 in each quadrant. And there's at least that many, maybe a few more, just Emerson boxes out around Denver and around the countryside surrounding Denver in dilapidated buildings, outhouses, anywhere they can sort of throw one and just sort of forget about it, and it's unlikely to be disturbed. Above table, right? I know that was a lot of information to dump. Does anyone have questions about what they would have described or what they did describe?
So, do we get the sense that the plan for Denver,
Mhm.
that's basically just a big distraction, right?
Correct.
Right. Because the ritual, wherever that is,
Mhm.
that's the actual, tearing a hole in the
Yes.
hunting ground or something like that.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
this distraction, it will, if it goes off, it will seriously fuck up Denver for a very long time. But they clearly don't care about that. They're trying to rip a hole into the hunting grounds, right?
Yeah. And it's possible that like the death destruction here will aid the ritual by just
it
making
may
sure.
or may not, but they make it clear that their priority is that, and the reason they've chosen to do it in a big city is because that's likely to get all of the aid sent this way, right?
Mm,
Whereas doing the ritual in some remote canyon, like their thinking is, if it was the only thing going on, people might go out and try and put a stop to it, or might try and close it, or might whatever, right? But
yeah.
like with this problem in Denver, like anyone that can help that's in the area is most likely going to go to Denver as opposed to investigate some fucked up thing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's basically starting a fire at the house across the street so
Mhm.
that nobody
Perfect-
pays attention to what you're
Perfect
doing.
way to put it.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Right. And I mean, the other thing that they're pretty clear about is this is all currently this is all set to go off on the 14th. That's how the plan works, is that it all happens at the same time.
They describe the distraction in Denver
Mhm.
and also where the ritual is.
They are not in charge of the ritual. They don't know where it
Okay.
is, right?
Okay.
But what you know, right? I wish I could find his name. The council member that you killed, right, had his journal and his map. The map showed where the plan was going, where they were going to set up on the 14th. So if this goes off on the 14th, you know that location, right? But the notes are, if it changes, then that's because something's gone wrong, and that means,
Right.
All of those people who are sort of cloistered away in their individual, hideouts in the canyon, right? they're to do the best they can to come together if they can and do it, and if not, they're each supposed to do their own version of it, whatever that looks like.
So also, I guess as an ulterior motive of what we're doing right now, by trying to keep up the facade that everything is correct, we keep the intel we have current
Mhm.
because the second shit goes to like the second the jig is up, then our intel doesn't mean anything anymore. We have no idea where they're going. It might be random.
Right. I mean, it doesn't mean nothing. You know,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
right? You know, but you don't have. I mean, that it's sort of the seesaw that I put you guys on. Like you
Mhm.
can know where it's going to happen and when, but you've got to sort of let it happen, right? Or you can make an effort to change it and may well change it. But if you do, any pieces that you don't eliminate are you've lost the element of knowing when and where.
So above table gang, do we just kill everybody in this building and then that at least destabilizes this arm of the plan while we run to the other part?
Oh, you never asked.
It's above table, but
I kind of
Bas-
think that's the route we have to go. Just
right.
kind of have to clean up.
I mean, the
'Cause
other like
We need to
thing that
know
we could
one
do.
thing first.
Mhm.
Where are my in-laws staying?
Fuck. Yeah, that's true. Because like
Um,
knocking the leadership out at least slows down or makes their plan more chaotic on this end, right?
Yeah.
Which we can't fix a zombie invasion, or if we could, we have to throw our whole back into it and get nothing done about the ritual. We kind of just have to eat this one, do the best we can, and then skedaddle.
I mean, we could try to persuade them that the deal that the deal that we made that got y'all onto Avery's side is that you don't need to go through with that part of the plan. You only needed to do that to stop us from intervening, and if you spare Denver, then we won't try to stop you and try to get them to shut down the zombie operation altogether. It's a long shot, obviously.
It does seem like to come from you, then, right? As like I've brokered this agreement.
We can try it, and if they don't go for it, there's always plan B.
This is also a weird example of in meta, if Cassie has this idea, right? You don't have the opportunity to tell all of us about it.
Uh-huh.
We have to
Right.
follow your lead since you had the idea. But I think it's a pretty solid idea. Like, it's a long shot, but if it works, it does a lot.
Okay.
Anything, any other questions you want to ask me? Any other above table conversations y'all need to have?
Yo, I'm saying let's stomp these fools and go save the world.
Let's try to convince these two fools to not have to get stomped, because we're definitely going to have to stomp Abby's in-laws. They're not going to.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Good, everybody wins.
That's so horrible.
But yeah, unless there's anything else, I'll try to persuade them that our deal is that we spare Denver and they won't stand in our way.
Okay. Um, great. Make me that persuasion roll at -1, please.
Hell yeah. The ball can only roll up.
Do you? Oh.
Nope.
Do you
That's a
need
3.
a Benny?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'll give you a Benny, but the form it will take is I will say, like, as you're giving the pitch, I cross my arms and say, "That's the deal." But yeah,
That's
Like it.
it's just I have to say something to give it to you.
Yeah, I like it. It's great.
It
all
is.
your cats half stomp. You know?
However, Josie Bell like takes a step forward and says, "Well, deal is a deal, and having seen what you are capable of, it's a high price to pay. But if Avery, if you believe it's worth it, then so do I." Lucius, on the other hand, says, "Well, friends, I wish you all the best of luck, but I didn't get involved in this to sit on my hands. I don't care how great they are, Avery. I don't play second fiddle to nobody." And he walks out the door.
I'm so tempted to chase him.
Yeah, should we just kill him? Should we just go kill him?
Oh no, I want to have a conversation with that man. He clearly hates my
Oh.
in-laws. I need to know why. I need to know what
Oh.
happened.
Need the tea.
I do.
Just,
Yeah, actually,
Them?
Abigail.
just
Abigail
go do it.
will just follow him out the door, saying, "Wait a minute, wait." Like I'm not gonna try to keep him in this room. I'm trying to catch him in like the hallway.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll you out here then. Great. We'll just keep doing this in order. Cornelius and Franklin, we sort of jumped over you guys. Anything you'd like to add?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Friendly.
Yeah. Looking at the one who's still in the room with
Mhm.
us, and then I look from her to our Avery
Mhm.
and say, "So what are you gonna do about the one not following the deal?" Which I guess that question is technically directed at Cassie.
Yeah, make me a performance check at minus. Also, I forgot to mention. Now all the rolls are at -2.
Okay. Let's see. I'll spend 1 Benny. It's I'll spend 1 more Benny.
All right.
Well, no dice.
Josie Bell doesn't say anything, but is clearly not happy that anyone is talking to Avery that way.
Mm-hmm.
Quan Chi.
That's me. We still deal with these fuckers? Okay. What can I do? How can I punch my way to success? Hang on. That's a bad idea. I thought about using stealth to try to pickpocket somebody. I don't know how it helps us, but maybe they have something in their pocket.
Okay.
I don't know how that helps us either, Sean. I don't think that's gonna help us much at all.
I'm just looking at my skills.
don't
Trying to figure out a skill.
I don't think that's the right skill for what you're trying to do. I think that's thievery.
Nah.
I like the idea though.
Yeah, the idea is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Yep, you're right. Also, a different skill is thievery. Yep, you're right. It definitely is that. If that's what I was gonna do, I'm gonna, I'm not trained in that for sure. Okay. Oh, everything's like persuasion. It's just that you're trying to like do something that's not persuasion, right? And I can't like use my spirit focus. I can't imagine how I could use that for. Don't see how any of that can do anything. Just this person?
That's the only one.
I could just like snap her neck and get this problem, Put her.
She's the one that's kind of on our side so far. We've
Yeah.
lost the other ones.
She's willing to cut the plan and tell all the people under her to cut the plan. So that's one quadrant down.
I see. So don't shove her in this Wild West fridge in the corner. I see.
Do go full Brock Sampson on the one in the hallway, but not this one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do go play Brock Sampson to the guy in the hallway. Maybe I do try to stop him, right? Yeah, maybe you know what
Honestly,
I'll do?
I think that's a good idea.
I think what I'd like to do, right, is I'd like to pull an intimidation, I think is the role, right?
Okay.
And ugly is only for persuasion roles. Adam, do you think I'm so ugly it might help me in this situation?
Yeah,
Like-
Adam, do you think he's so ugly?
Do you think I'm so unbelievably
think-
foul?
Do you think the ugly are good at intimidation, Adam?
Do you
Speak
think that
on
helps my intimidation?
What do you say about people
I
that
think
consider themselves
that-
ugly right now?
If the developers of Savage Worlds wanted that bonus to exist, they would have written it in place, just as they wrote in the hindrance.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Yeah, he got it.
How's that for a
Let's
dodge?
see. Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Rules written.
He
I
was
see.
playing,
He got it.
well,
I see.
I see. Just the rules as
Listening,
they are.
learning.
Yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, I'll try to stop the guy and
Make sure
give him
y'all
like
tell HR good job.
yeah,
Yeah.
be like hey, you weren't playing second fiddle to no one till you acted like a little bitch in there. Why don't you be a team player, all right?
Okay.
Or else you're gonna find yourselves out of this whole thing.
Okay. Understood. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to move you out here. Right.
Yeah. Quote unquote.
Right.
Just gonna follow him out here and call him a little bitch.
And
Yeah.
just want to call your attention to a couple things. Just make sure, right? Everybody understand what's going on. You've seen them a bunch of times at this point. At either side of the doors are two of the hanging judges, right? You can also see one of the riflemen at the other end of the room. You can also see a rifleman down here. These are all people you would have seen. You've seen these protectors many times before. Perhaps more importantly, the other thing you see is Abigail engaged in a conversation with this individual. Right?
Yeah, I did forget that.
Right. And so all of this is like, I just want to make sure you have the background. You're still free to come out and be like, yeah, little bitch.
Yeah. Look, I mean, let's say I still go for the intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't call him a little bitch.
Okay.
Exactly. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but I kind of I'm laying it in like nobody had the thought of you
Right.
being second fiddle till you left the room and you left.
Right.
The
How does this
conversation.
sound to you? Right.
Until you left the room,
Make
bitch.
you'll make an intimidation check, and that intimidation check will be essentially a help roll for Abigail. Right.
Sure.
Does that sound like what you're trying to achieve here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically, persuasion would have been better. I wouldn't have the negative two to.
Oh, you
to
don't
it.
have you don't have an
I
intimidation.
don't have intimidation.
Okay.
It actually would have been better.
Yeah. I mean, you might want to rethink it, right? Because there's also a -2 penalty because of the suspicion counter at this point.
Okay. Then
Oh,
maybe
okay.
I'll attempt a little bit more honey and a little less vinegar. Right?
Okay.
Of like,
No,
and I'll do the
dude,
same
vinegar
tactic,
the
right?
fuck
Yep.
outta her.
Hey man, no one
You
was
cute
thinking
little
you were
bitch.
second second fiddle till you left the room, and now they're
Gotcha.
come on, let's get our head
I
in the
like
game,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
little
you're
bitch.
such a handsome man.
Oh no, my ugly minor is on minor.
Yeah, you're major ugly.
I'm majorly ugly. Major. Okay, minus. It's -2,
-2.
not -1.
Not -1 anymore. -2.
It's such a crazy hindrance to be like, yeah, I'm just fucking
Just
ugly.
fucking ugly, bro. It's my burn one.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
You-
Like I don't
you
have another.
pop it, dude.
Yeah, I only have one more Benny. Wait. You know what? It's the end of the night. I'm going.
Okay.
Bingo.
Pop off a few times.
Oh, it's worse. It doesn't work. Guys, I can't stress this. I am hideous.
This is just so wild, bro. I'm just that ugly, dude.
Okay. Abigail, what, if anything, are you trying to attempt here?
Oh boy. I am trying to figure out what I want to know what his beef with the in-laws is. Not just because I hate my in-laws, but also because I mean that's useful information when trying to break a group apart. Is to find out what they're squabbling over. And so as Abigail is not chasing, but walking after this guy, walks past the judge, calls out his name, and is trying to reassure him that that they are not there to take his job.
Okay.
More specifically, Abigail will phrase it more along the lines of it being personal. Like, well, I mean, we're not here to. Well, at least I'm not here to take your job. I'm here to take their job. This, I have all kinds of skills. We've managed to stymie this group at every turn. I'm trying to get a reaction out of him without like attacking him specifically. Hoping that as I am doing that he will give something away, that I can get him, even if it's just a reaction, a look, something that.
Gotcha.
Something we can use.
Yeah, make me a persuasion roll. Unless you've got an argument for something else, but I'm pretty sure that's persuasion.
Yeah, the only thing I would argue the only other thing I was thinking was possibly more notice instead of persuasion, since it's less about convincing him of anything and more of just gauging his reactions. But I mean,
I'll,
I've got to
I'll,
get that reaction out of him. So
yeah, I mean, I'll
persuade.
buy that if it's literally just trying to get a rise out of him and not trying to convince him of anything, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's not necessarily a rise. Like I'm not trying to make him angry.
just trying to get a
especially-
reaction,
I'm especially not trying to make him angry at me.
right? Gotcha.
But I
I'll
need
buy
to
the
know that
notice roll.
I need to know.
Mhm.
Nope, I did not include the -1. So that is only a 3.
Mhm.
Let me put the
It's
-1
actually
on that.
it's actually a 2. It's
-2.
Yeah.
And so let me spend my penny. Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I did put the -2. I thought I put the -2 on there, but I guess because I spent
It's still a 5.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just-
While it won't, this person's already removed from the deception. He's already not buying it, right? But this is a different thing that he's trying to do, or that you're trying to do. As you talk to him about, no one's trying to replace him, certainly not you. Like, your in-laws, on the other hand, like them, you'd be more than happy to replace. He just says, well, based on what I've heard about what you can do, I wish you had. Those sons of bitches come in here with their new money, thinking it makes them kings of the hill. Well, there's a way that the moneyed people are supposed to behave, and it's not rubbing everybody else's nose in it. Look, we lost out fair and square on getting to use them strings. Some of us, and he sort of jerks his head back towards the room that you were in, took it in stride. Because while it hurt, the decision was fair and square. But your former kinfolk just ranting and raving like mad people. But we, and he just sort of makes a circle with his finger, like trying to indicate the lot of us. Avery's a true believer, but me, your in-laws, most of the people on the council, in it for the power. We don't all have skills like you and yours. Money can't buy it. So lose out on the strings. Think, all right, I'll get to be one of the people that set Denver on fire. But no, now you're talking about putting that on the sidelines too. Well, no, thank you. I didn't fund this operation for years to get an Avery autographed Bible. Have a good evening. And he starts walking towards the stairs. We'll leave him there for the time being.
Are there
Cornelius,
really
anything?
Bibles?
What's that?
Abigail shouts, "Are there really Bibles?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, you would know that. Like, this is a crazy religious organization.
I meant autographed, but
Oh, okay.
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, there are those too. Like, although I don't know what crazy person would autograph a Bible or name a Bible after himself and sell it to people. That sounds insane.
Mm.
Cornelius, anything you'd like to
Nothing.
add in here? Nothing?
Oh, it's gone crazy.
Yeah, things are getting a little weird. Hanging
Yeah,
Judge,
I'm
anything you'd like to
listening.
add?
This has gone so beyond me. No, I don't think I want to add anything.
Okay. Faux Avery?
I want to like snap my fingers at. Are there any other people in the room,
The
or are
only
the?
person who's not part of your group in the room is
Oh, okay.
Josie
That
Bell Harlan.
I was.
I mean, there are some people outside. There are the guards.
I want to like try to use my position to tell someone to go get that guy and bring him back to me. But I don't think I want to go out myself after him. So
Okay.
I think I will not do that.
I'll go out and get him.
Oh yeah, you're a hanging judge. Maybe I can try to like make a show of telling you to bring him back in here. Oh, I'm not finished speaking with him, in a threatening manner.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So just so I'm clear, you are sending the Franklin, the faux hanging judge, out to collect Lucius Vale, and you are telling him that. Well, let me ask you, what instructions and what tone are you saying
I'm
this?
wanting to like sound very like matter of fact and like bossy, and
Okay.
I want it to
That's all
look
I
like
need to know.
I'm
Nobody
I'm
needs to roll.
offended that
Yeah,
that guy
nobody needs to
left.
roll anything. Like that's the last tripwire, right? Josie looks at you and is like, Avery would never speak to us that way. So, given the time, I think it's probably a good idea to put a pin in this and pick it up next week, right? But you've learned all you can, right? It doesn't, well, before we put a pin in it, like, I'm just going to say she says that and now she's walking out the door. What's the intention, group?
Do we kill him? Do we just fucking kill him now?
I mean, it kind of sounds like that's what we're left with is hostile takeover.
I'm
I
down to
mean,
get
with all
real
of them
hostile.
disbanding, like that's kind of doing part of this job for us.
What if they just go start it then?
I mean, we have to go stop it anyway.
Yeah.
And I think we need to
What
start
if,
stopping it by stopping them now.
Right now.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Because it sounds like they have completely given up on us and don't even think I'm the real Avery, and they're gonna go and start releasing zombies.
Or do whatever. But
Yeah.
whatever they're doing ain't going to be good for us.
Yeah.
We
I think
overstayed our welcome just
Yeah.
a hair.
Well, we did that the first time someone walked out the room.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, we came in here like dicks and stayed dicks the whole time.
Well,
Like,
and
don't.
to be fair, like, I mean, given that these two were here and Abigail was showing up, like, you got dealt a bad set of cards.
Yeah. I don't know that we were dicks. We used a lot of persuasion rolls.
Yeah.
Almost no intimidation.
I intimidated a couple of
So
times.
it sounds to me like the intention isn't just to stroll out of here. The intention is to
No.
do everything you can to end these people. Is that accurate?
Yeah, though I think Abigail and I, like, as characters, like,
Mhm.
I don't think we're like partial to this event.
Right.
I think the like kicking off is like the people in that room. 'Cause
Agreed.
They
Yeah.
now know the jig is up, right? But
Absolutely.
we
Yeah.
technically don't.
That's a fair
Absolutely.
point.
Right.
We
I'm
have
about to
intel.
find out the jig is up, folks. I'm about to take that
Well,
shit
Yeah,
Yeah,
off.
it's a
I'm
good
waiting
thing
for you to tell us with a gun that the jig is up.
It's a good thing we've got the saint in here because it's a good way to to signify things are starting.
Great. Given that and given the time, my inclination is to say, let's pick up with that next week. Does that sound right to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I just want to reiterate because I know there was a ton of stuff. Does anybody have any questions about the Denver portion of the plan, which should be fully unfurled at this point?
Probably, but
Okay.
you type it into chat so we then don't have any questions. If we
I
do,
I
we can
won't
then-
type it into chat.
Funnel a
Like
big attack.
right, we've covered it, right? And if you've got questions, you can ask, and you can keep the notes.
Quick question because it'll slip my brain. Is
Mhm.
there only one of the big ones, or is there one beneath each quadrant?
There's
The gloms.
There's only one giant glom. They've been funneling
Okay.
all of them under this building.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. Honestly, keeping the glamour up on Franklin during this next fight is going to be pretty useful for fog of war reasons. Nobody's going to be paying much attention to the hanging judge with the gun firing.
Well, as long as I don't crit fail on any of my spell casting.
True.
Yeah.
Well, you won't.
But
That's
we-
the thing. You're good.
Yeah, we already rolled that number. It's done.
Because information wise, basically, if we can close out in here fast enough, then we can beat the information to the hallway, basically, and use that to continue killing efficiently.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, we got pretty far.
Dude, you did great.
We at least got the information we needed.
Yeah,
Like
we
we
got
needed,
all
we
that.
needed to clarify so that we know like where we were going and what we were doing.
Yeah.
The other like next thing that we need to try to get, which might just be like looting this place after we've fought what we need to fight, is like
we're gonna lose.
trying to find a map that explains where the specific locations of the Skinner boxes in Mesa Verde.
That is true.
I don't know. Looting might be crazy because the police gonna be on us.
I think the police will
Yeah.
be on us.
Oh, we can just kill people?
I mean, well, we're not on the street. And I don't think
It's
these
not
people
like-
want the police to show up.
Yeah, I doubt they want the police in their office of, hey, we're planning to kill everybody.
Yeah, but it's not like they've had a problem with the police so far. I don't think
Well, they haven't done
everybody knows
anything to warrant police attention either.